Steve, is it fair to say you probably feel you didn't get the decisions today?
Well, it's difficult enough when you come here, and we know what a good team they are, and we've got no problem with getting beat here. But when there's big decisions like are made today, firstly, you want to come out and say what you really, really genuinely feel, and then I'm going to be hauled up in front of the FA. But I know how difficult referee's job is. However, after two yellow cards for diving, and I know how difficult that is with simulation or diving, but he showed his intent. He's booked two people. Gary Cahill's first challenge for me borders on being a red card. But if he's not diving or getting out the road or trying to do something, then that to me was the most blatant one of all. And that's the big decisions. I mean, I've got no problem with Tom going off. It was an awful challenge. You accept that. But before that, that's the big turning point of the game. If Chelsea are down to 10 men, then it's a different story.
I mean, even with 11 men, you were so much in the game, weren't you? They didn't seem to be at it today.
That's a disappointment for us. And because Tom knows he's better than that. But it's the frustration. It's the frustration what he feels and the rest of the team feel that the referee hasn't done his job properly. And when you come to these big clubs and big grounds and big stadiums, then you want the referee to do his job properly. And I've got the hugest respect for Chris Foy, but he's had an absolutely shocking day from the moment he started to the last minute.
Are you angry with Tom, or do you take into that what happened?
Listen, you accept that, but it's caused by his huge disappointment and his frustration at the referee not doing his job. You know, and he puts in an awful challenge, which. Rightly so, it's a red card, and you've got no qualms about it. But when the referee shows his intent and books two people for a yellow card, then please do the right thing, because if Cahill's not diving out the road then, or trying to seek an advantage, then we all know what he's trying to do. He's trying to gain the penalty. We've all done it. And the referee should be seeing that and saying, OK, it's a second yellow card.
Those decisions apart, do you feel your game plan today worked as well as you could have hoped it?
Well, there's no disputing we've had a tough time of late, and today is another one where we can put down and feel aggrieved. So you have to stick with it and stay with it. I've seen enough today to convince myself that we've got the stomach for the winter ahead, and I'm sure and convinced that we can pull ourselves out of trouble.
Just a word on the injuries. You lost Michael Dawson early on. How badly is that?
Well, it's a hamstring, and you would think it's at least 4 to 6 weeks, but until we get it scanned, then we're not too sure how long it's going to be.
And is there any news on Mohamed Diarmi?
Diarmi had scans yesterday on his knee. He's going to be at least I would think 6-8 weeks at best. He's been put in a brace by the specialist. So we're having it tough at the moment. You know, we're having it tough with individuals and injuries, and suspensions, but we'll be okay. I'm still convinced of that.
One final thing, I've never seen two managers talk so much on the touchline today with you and Jose. What were you nattering about?
Mainly the referee, but I think it'll stay between us. I hope there's no lip readers, otherwise we're both in serious trouble.